Hey, what's up, y'all? We are. Hold on, let me take that off. Put that on for a second. Oh man,
What's up, gang? It's
we're
Bat and Draw.
we're back.
We're back once again
Wait,
on the late night hours.
yeah, this is a
All
late
you
night
night owls out
stream.
there, all you grave diggers, insomniacs.
Right, yo, what time is it actually? My clock is wrong.
I think your clock is wrong.
Oh my
Right now
gosh.
it's 10:49. I
Oh
think you
boy. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
your CPU has not updated to the daylight savings time. You know what I mean?
My CPU's fronting.
A strange ritual that I guess meant something for farmers. Do they still want this to happen?
Okay, I'm
GMT?
ignorant. I didn't know this started because of farmers.
Well, it's there to save the time, the daylight, I think, so that they have more time to farm in the day. Or I don't know why they got to push it forward. I don't. I could be wrong about this. I didn't do much research on that. You know what I'm saying? What we really were doing research on today was something else, but then we found this story.
Yeah.
This breaking news. You know, since our live stream from a few months ago, where we covered the NYC villains, you know what I'm saying? We have a rogues gallery in New York. Okay. A list of supervillains are sort of arising from, I don't know, the ash heap of the, I don't know, overburdened, criminalized New York City environment that we live in.
Yes.
So we had like regular villains. Now we have like super villains that are fashioning their own specific uh attacks, certain superpowers. They manufacture their own,
They got special
I don't,
moves, bro.
yeah, special move set, you know what I'm saying? Their own powers. So the last time we talked about a dude who was in the subway
Yes.
and had a newspaper, and he was lighting the newspaper and
Right.
throwing it at people. Luckily, no one was injured,
Don't one. Thankfully, he was. Yes.
but it was not cool. You know what I mean? Um, we call him Firefly. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? This guy is another
Yeah.
fire-based supervillain right now.
My
Still at
man's
large,
a new supervillain.
and we'll get into him
In a
in just
second.
a moment.
My yo, what I hate it here, bro. Like what? Like,
But it keeps so interesting.
I mean, it's
You
very
know,
interesting. I just
other places just have like pickpockets and shoplifters and muggers and turnstile jumpers and things like that. We have them too, but
we
we
got
also
those.
have this new class of supervillains right now.
We have a new
One
class of
day you'll
villain.
have
A
to
new.
line them all up in a rogues gallery like Batman.
I'm about to
We have no
draw them
Batman, by the way.
all.
Yeah, yeah.
We got no Batman. Where's my Batman? I'm about to put that on the screen. Hey, with Sean, the other Sean.
Yeah, we have Sean McGart.
Sean McCart is on here. He said a new NYC villain. Yes, the new villain has arisen. Were you here for the other stream? Hold on, let me get my. Let me
That was
see
a
if I,
classic stream. I think he was there.
I
Did
probably.
he miss it? We should
Revisit it.
remind people of, yeah, revisit. There's a few people out there, a few villains. We had the infamous Frank James. That was the big one.
Yeah. Yeah, yes, yes. He was like the first supervillain.
Yeah, he's like head honcho. He's like top tier, like Batman villain. He's like I don't know, what would he be the equivalent of? Like the Penguin or one of these people?
I don't know, maybe.
Joker status. He's like top tier dude, like cause he
Here he
is the
goes,
Riddler,
right,
basically,
right
yo.
there in the middle. Right there in the middle, y'all, if y'all can
Right.
see it.
So if you guys want to look at our previous videos, we covered this, it looks like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
And yes.
Right smack in the middle. The new NYC villain unlocked. My man Firefly over here. Now we got Pyro, you know what I'm saying? Cause
Yeah, now we got Pyro. This is like the next dimension. He might be a copycat from this guy
right.
because they both have the same like kind of freeze frame photo
Yeah.
from the turnstile, giving a wacky expression too. Maybe it's part of a gang or something. You know what I'm saying? Like a fire-based gang. Like they're all gonna team up together in order to, I don't know, fight whatever New York City's version of Batman is. I'm not really sure.
Where is our version of Batman?
Well, he don't exist. I don't
Who
know.
is
I guess
our
we have
hero,
like,
bro?
I don't know, a commissioner, like Commissioner Gordon or something. We got the mayor.
This commissioner ain't doing a damn thing.
Well, he got to call the fire department. That's what he needs to do.
I guess.
He needs to call the fire department because obviously there's a lot of people with a lot of time in their hands. One, to a lot of kerosene,
Right.
and I don't know, a penchant for fiery encounters. Oh man, so I don't know. You know, this is where we live. All right, this is
Yeah. Oh, look. As all the local people are coming in, you know what I'm saying? Sean, well, Sean is in NYC per se, but he's close enough.
It's Brina.
Brina. Hi, Brina. Hi, today we're going to be talking about stuff happening in our backyard, you know what I mean? You remember this dude, right? The guy right smack in the center? He was lighting newspapers on fire and throwing them at unsuspecting, you know.
This guy was funny. He had like a like a cigar, like in his mouth, like the old Nick Fury, those little Nick Fury, you know, comic book cartoons and stuff, like the
right
drawings.
Brina, no. The first dude, so this stream from 6 months ago, that was Firefly. Now we got Pyro. Matter of fact, let me get him on for the
guy. We got Pyro has arrived. You know what I'm saying? He's younger. He's more dynamic. You know what I'm saying? He's, you know, he's hip. He's down. He's what the kids asking for right now. He's the reboot of the guy from 6 months ago. You know, like whatever the.
Matter of fact, whoever
got together and said, "Listen, we need this guy, but we need like him younger,
right?
You know, more TikTokable." and thus he appeared. You know what I'm saying? He might be a psyop. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? We might be inadvertently giving this man free promo. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Some kind of fear-based psyop.
And, oh, by the way, just for the sake, I did tell Twitter I was gonna draw and talk about this at the same time, but I mean, I probably might not draw here. Boom! I put a line. Now, technically true.
Well, you do for now. We might go back to this. You know, it can't be a very long story.
No. I mean, this is getting near my bedtime, but I saw the story and I'm like, I gotta get online.
We get online. You know, that's what we do. You know, we're breaking news right now.
Okay? Yeah, breaking news.
Breaking news.
Everyone's talking about like, you know, Sweet Baby and the girl from Black Panther game and everything.
Firing of Bo DeMayo.
And all that stuff.
X-Men and stuff. But you know, this broke news. This is intense.
Where my man's? Here, we got this man's right here. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Here you go. All right.
Mike has bad knee says, if you think it's a psyop, it's a psyop. Nah, it's not a psyop. It's just some
Yo, people in the hood is not a psyop.
Yeah.
This right here.
He just did it to himself.
Yeah. This guy right here is just madness.
And believe me, I would like to subscribe to all the ghetto conspiracies. You know what I mean? Like they put, you know. They put like psychotoxins into the psychochemicals into the, I don't know, tropical fantasy and, you know, in the Code 45 that made them hallucinate, that makes him think that he's like, I don't know, tossing flames like a video game character or something. But no.
Sean asked if he's Omega level.
Yeah. Sean McArt in the chat asked if he is Omega level.
Yo.
I don't know. We got to contact Cerebro. I got to put on the helmet. And then I'm going to read this man's mind. Find out if he can recruit for the X-Men. Or maybe Magneto will take him on at the Brotherhood of Evil Movements. He is a brother. You know, so maybe he could go to the Brotherhood of Evil Movements. You don't know. You know what I mean?
All right, let me go grab the story, y'all. Let me go grab the story. It was on to Twitter's. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh boy, Pete, my man.
Okay, so we got NYPD hunts for crazed man who tossed flaming container at group on subway platform.
I love his enthusiasm. You know what I'm saying? He's really hyped about this.
Oh yeah, how tall do you think he is? I can't really tell from this photo.
I don't know. He's not that tall.
No, he's not a manlet, but he's not like 6 feet.
He's
tall,
probably like my height.
Average height. He's like average height. Right? How old do you think he is? Like I can't really tell.
I mean, hold on. I'm trying to figure out if he got missing teeth or not, but I want to say he about anywhere from like 35 to like 42 or something.
Yeah, fair enough. You know what I'm saying? Well, he's keeping warm. For a man who's enthused with flames, I guess he runs cold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
true.
So anyway, let's get to the case.
Let's see what's going on. NYP hunts for craziest man who tossed flaming container at group on the subway platform. Before we go on, just for the safety's sake, nobody actually got hurt.
No one got hurt. Algorithm. No one got hurt in this story. No one was hurt.
No one got hurt.
Just silly madness. Okay.
So therefore, allow me to clown the heck out of this. Police are hunting for crazed man who tossed a flaming container at a group of strap hangers on a Manhattan subway platform last month.
Last month?
Yeah. So hold on. The footage was released by cops on Wednesday, which is today. Showed a man holding two blazing cans filled with flammable liquid at a turnstile inside the West 28th Street subway station around 7:40 p.m. on February 5th. Man, near my birthday, bro. Like, son. The suspect
present from this man?
Yeah, word. The suspect then hurled one of the lit containers at a southbound one train platform, police said. The container didn't hit anyone and there were no reported injuries. The suspect fled on foot, the NYPD said. How you not catch this, bro? How you not? Police are looking for a man about 35 years old, 6 feet. Oh, I guess he is 6 feet. Slender build and brown eyes, police said. He was last seen in a gray hoodie and a jacket, pants, and sandals that are all in black. The attempted arson is part of a recent crime wave in the Big Apple transit system to start 2024, prompting Kathy Hochul to deploy more than 700 members of National Guard and state police to conduct controversial bag checks. What do you mean start in 2024? There's been crime on the subway for the whole pandemic. Are they increased? You know what? So, and a matter of fact, some other Twitter fool posted once again talking about the only people who worry about crime in big cities like New York are conservatives and Republicans. I'm sorry, lady, but what yuppie part of New York do you live in? Say that.
Also, Governor Kathy Hochul ain't exactly a Republican. You know what I'm saying? She's not wearing a MAGA hat or anything. She is a Democrat and she's mobilized the National Guard.
Right.
The subway, okay?
Right.
To deal with, I don't know, Omega level mutant threats such as pyro.
Son, I'm not. What I'm saying? We need to. You know what, Kathy? If you ever see this stream, which you won't, the National Guard is not enough. You need to call the Sentinels. All right, you need to get.
Yeah, exactly. This mutant problem has gone out of control. Okay.
All right, we're done.
Problem. This problem. We need that guy. What's his name?
Who?
All those guys.
Freaking Senator dude and
Yeah, right. Senator, what's his name? Senator Trask. I can't remember.
Hold on, let me go find out. Give me a second.
Oh my god, Marvel! I used to know all these things in my head, and Marvel's been so bad for so long that I can't remember the names of these people. Cameron Hodge or something. he was trying to get the mutants.
Robert Kelly
working with Apocalypse. No, really?
Wait.
I can't.
Oh no! Sorry, Senator Robert Kelly appears in X-Men, portrayed by Bruce Davis. Wait, hold on, I'm getting confused. Yeah, no, Robert Kelly is a character. All right, fictional character appearing in American Combos. I don't know. I feel like there was mad senators on.
Whatever. There was like, they were hunting him down. Like,
Yeah, we need him. We need Robert Kelly. All right, Robert Kelly need to come through because this is getting ridiculous. All right, ridiculous. Hold on, let me go to chat right here. Brina said he throwing he throwing explosive F of pyro gambit on the loose. Said what in the 1920s do wop? Wait for what? His outfit? First of all, my man's wearing sandals. We should have known he was a menace based off that. You wearing sandals in the NYC subway, bro. Sabrina says there've been 3 shooting in the past few weeks in my area. NYC, man. NYC. But once again, some person on Twitter is swearing that, oh yeah, everything is all good. Really?
oh, by the way, it's Trask is a supervillain appearing in American comics published by Marvel Comics. He is a military scientist whose company Trask Industries is well known as the creator of the Sentinels.
Okay.
All right, so he creates them. So,
Yeah, we need Trask. Look, this is
oh, here he is.
Yeah, there he is. Boom. He's saying something. I don't know what he's saying.
Flame on.
Son came with the cups like like he's bringing somebody their Starbucks.
Yeah, what is this can? Like, what is the can? Can we get
I don't know. It just look like I don't know.
Like coffee cans or something? Like Cafe Bustelo or something? It's kind of like a secret Dominican. And he's trying to like heat up his coffee in an unorthodox way.
Yo.
Is that what's going on? I
can't tell. My goodness. I hate this. Hold on, I'll put it back up in a second. I hate this place so much, bro.
Bro. My man got 2 flaming cans. He had 2. One was like, I guess, to be levied, and the other one was like a backup in case he missed. So when they do the back checks, right?
Mm-hmm.
National Guards coming down and do the back checks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I guess they'll be checking for like weapons and like knives and nunchucks and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But are they gonna be checking for like Folgers crystals? Are they gonna be I
don't know. You might have to check for some Folgers.
Yeah, they're gonna. Do they still make Folgers crystals?
I think so. Yeah. I think Folgers crystals too.
That's right.
Sean McGar said the mutant crises.
Facts.
By the way, my man got roasted tonight for saying like that. He feels Haiti's pain, and that New York is the Port-au-Prince of. He calls New York the next Port-au-Prince or something, and everyone is just community noted him and said, "Yo, nobody ever said that." Yeah, I don't know, Adams. Pete, my man, who's he yelling at, bro?
Yo, this guy. This guy look like somebody.
I don't know. It's almost ridiculous. You know, go to but Mike Bad News is here still. Like it's so ridiculous. It almost look like a psyop, but you know, I don't know. It's like the difference.
It's not a real. It's not a psyop. It's just like a real op. Like on America, like it's a real op, citywide, nationwide of crime.
Well, I know my man with the newspaper definitely was a psyop. Like they hit his predecessor. That dude looked insane.
Flames.
It's just my man's expression right here, son. Like, oh, about to react to draw that. I'm just showing my man's. Like, oh, imagine, right? The new NYC villain series. Who we got so far? This guy.
Yeah.
Rena said, "This ain't a psyop. This is a GTA op."
How crazy is this? You know, it's like, how can I explain? It's tough because, like, I guess, like, he might be without a home. I don't know.
Yeah.
But all these clothing drives are doing like super well right now. That like sometimes, you know, a homeless guy's coat could look better than like regular people's. Like,
right.
So they all kind of blend in, and everyone's like, some people are still masked up, so you can't see them coming either.
Yeah.
So not to say every homeless guy is like this, you know, this dude right here. I'm just saying, like, this guy is gonna be hard to find because he blends in so well with like the rest of the city. You know what I mean? I guess they have a photo. They got a freeze frame of him right now, and I guess he'll attack again. What provoked this? Like, what made him think this was like gonna be a thing?
I
Like,
don't know what provokes anything. I told y'all this. I don't know if anybody was here. I told you the story, but I was on the train and then some guy was having a argument with another dude, trying to call him racist. Some dude in question was black. The other guy was Indian or something. And the Indian guy, like, gets off the train, and my man's still mouthing off like, "People always want to start trouble. Blah blah blah. This is how people get." And he's like, "This is how people get shot." And I'm like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa!" And I'm on the train is crowded, by the way, and I'm on there like, should I get off the train? You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're like in the between.
yeah, I'm not close to my man's, but like, he's on like the other side of the train screaming, and then the train stops, and he walks outside to complain to two cops, and they see he's visibly upset, and they do nothing, cause it's like, I don't know, they're afraid of like, I don't know, like arguing with a black man or something, and then like he comes back on the train to continue beasting, and the whole time I'm just doing one of these, like I'm just like looking like directly at the train advertisement, because I'm like, in New York, when somebody's crazy, you cannot give them eye contact, because that's not a good idea. I love this. I love the city, guys. I love it. I'll never move from here. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know. Would you have jumped in, son, if he started like pulling out the biscuit? You would jump right in there and start doing the struggle like old 1980s action
Like
movie.
one of these joints, like
Yeah, exactly. One of those.
Rita said, "Me personally, I'll leave the train." Sean MacArthur said. Sean was like, "No facts." My uncle's still waiting
Some heroes gotta rise, Sean. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that person is you. Maybe that person is like, you finally call it right here on the stream. You need to work on your superhero name and costume. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you could design it right here on the stream. You're gonna design your own like NYC superhero
maybe
outfit to fight the likes of this dude.
Rita said, "My uncle's still waiting for Republican justice." He ain't got no Republican justice. We got nothing. We just got blue state rules.
We just had that guy, what's his name, get kicked out.
Who?
That dude who, George Santos. he's
Oh my god.
he got kicked out.
I just want to go to a place and then like I'm streaming from my house, y'all.
got kicked out for saying ridiculous things, I guess.
Living at a nice house in in the suburbs, nice area. I don't want to worry about this nonsense, and I'll come on and be like, "Hey guys, welcome to the art stream. So today we're gonna look at character designs." Instead, what I'm reporting on, this nibber. The son, you got the Sons of Liberty. This is the Sons of Frank James. Man, look, I'll get that man up out of here. I can't deal. I guess I'll do a little bit of drawing, because that was basically the story. That's it. There's no
We'll keep on top of this story in case future developments happen.
Right.
So we'll get back on that. So anyway, that was funny. What are you drawing now? Well, you're drawing your picture of
Kira.
Kira from.
I need Kira to come save me.
Right. So he's drawing his OC. OC, do not steal. Please don't steal. His OC. Oh man. So cool.
Brina, I saw you say earlier this looks pretty good. Thank you. I'm trying something new.
Sean McCart. Brina says my uncle's the way for Republican justice. Sean McCart says hell no.
I might need some of that Republican justice. I ain't gonna lie, man.
It's more like Republican podcast. Like, they're just gonna have a podcast about it that'll last like 3 hours.
Yeah, facts. Let's say them.
The first 30 seconds will be about the story. The rest will tell you about like how you need to, like, I don't know, work out and
They gonna yo, you
right.
need to eat elk meat and or whatever, and
Eat elk meat, buy some birch gold,
and they gonna tell you and protect yourself. How?
drink some coffee.
How I'm protecting myself from Republicans? How?
That's
With what? I'm fighting with my Apple Pencil. Come on now. Can't have nothing.
just abandoned. The real thing is that you gotta learn the
Kung fu.
You know,
I learned kung
You gotta
fu.
learn the martial arts.
So apparently in NYC, you can't use a bullet, but you gotta learn how to dodge a bullet. You gotta be Neo or something. Like you gotta do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because of these law abiding gun owners in NYC who definitely obey the law. I hate this place.
Yeah, you gotta learn the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That's what they always talk about. Everyone needs to do the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu because that's, that's the, these MMA guys. You can't learn karate. Like, I'm not trying to be, wrestling with some dude on the ground. Like,
it don't work. It don't work well. I told y'all the story already about Birdman. I tried it. And I was lucky.
Yes, this is a reference to new viewers that might stumble upon the stream. This is an incident that happened to Sean a few years ago.
Yes,
where a crazed man, possibly on PCP, we don't know, allegedly.
That's what the cop said.
Oh, well then.
Yeah, they confirmed that he was on PCP.
All right,
he was on the piss.
He was on that good, and
on the ooh wee, like, man.
Yeah. Word. He was in that spinning bird kick. He was on that. All kind of stuff. So Sean and his friend were like walking down the street or something like that, ready to go to the mall to do a little shopping. And some dude is cawing behind him. He just thinks this is a normal Bronx incident. He's just cawing in the street, and I'm like, fair enough. But instead, he starts like grappling you or something like that.
Yeah, my son ran over to me talking about, "I'm gonna kill you." I'm like, whoa!
Right, with kindness, right?
And then he tried to grapple my hoodie. Then
right, and then Sean, I don't know, he was wrestling with the dude a little bit, and then he flipped him over his shoulder with strength he did not know he possessed.
Yeah, I don't know. That was called panic. That's what that was called.
I don't know, maybe you got activated like level 2 or something, like Gohan got activated.
Maybe I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I did it.
Fear activated to like another power level.
Right.
Quite possible. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Flipped him over, and then I don't know. He stomped his foot on the dude's stomach and wheezed him out, and then he.
This is my saving
the
move.
Area.
Until he tried to tackle the other woman.
Yes, there was another woman in the vicinity. He jumped on that person, and then I don't know. Somebody called the cops from.
Yeah. Oh, her boyfriend came in with a flying knee kick, and then.
Right. And some dude from the mall, on the inside of the mall, called the cops and scooped him up. And that was the end of that.
Yeah.
But if Sean didn't, I don't know, channel the legends of martial arts past, you know what I'm saying? He didn't channel Mark Dacascos, Dolph Lundgren, Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan.
All of them.
He might not be in this live stream.
Donnie Yen.
Today. Yeah, Donnie Yen. You know what I'm saying? Donnie Yen. Donnie Hathaway.
Anybody.
Donnie Wahlberg. You know what I mean?
Heck, Liam Neeson, huh?
Yeah.
John Wick.
Guys. Yeah, John Wick. John Carter of Mars. John Wilkes Booth. All them cats.
Things I didn't think I would have to deal with.
It's a trip. You know what I mean? It's a trip. And it's funny because it's always like some person,
Mm-hmm.
usually some person who doesn't live in New York, just some transplant or some person from the Midwest or wherever that decides to, like, I don't know, leave their town to come live in the big city, and they romanticize like all, like, I don't know, the 1980s graffiti and crime waves that gave New York City its character. This is what they talk about, like, you know what I'm
The
saying?
character. The
Like
character.
they
Ooh.
bemoan the days of like the 90s and the early 2000s. They say, "Oh, that's Disneyland. Oh, NYC is not safe. It doesn't have enough character." They want to see, like, I don't know, pimps in the street and,
Yeah, I'm good on that one.
psychos and hatchet people, and they think it's like, "Oh man, now I'm living like a movie."
Living like a
At
movie.
least back then the rents were cheaper.
Living like a movie until like, you know.
So those benefits now you just like have high cost of living, and there's psychos in the street trying to get you. Um, it's like the worst of both worlds in a way. Not in a way, exactly in a way.
Yeah.
What's Brina saying in the chat?
Hold on. Sean said, well, they're both talking about games right now, so let's do one by one. Sean said, y'all play Rebirth yet? First of all, I don't know who you talking to, Sean. He don't have a PS5, and I definitely don't have a PS5. I got this PC. That's what I got. Right here, this bad boy that's saved this operation. Yeah, we not no. I haven't. I would play it. In fact, on the PS4, they were get they gave away remake for free the previous game, and I have it sitting on there to be downloaded, and I just haven't. I just haven't got the time. So in the meantime, since I haven't been playing Rebirth, since I can't, uh, what I got? Cyberpunk, yeah, Cyberpunk. Got Helldivers. You know what I'm saying? Fighting for democracy. Okay, from the bugs and the automatons for freedom. Now let me stop. Fight for freedom. We will liberate. I'm liberating planets. All right. That's what I'm doing right now since I don't got rebirth. Um, Rena said tangents. I don't know how Game of Game started the first time around, but so how part two started in real time. Is this really part two? I have no idea.
I don't know. People want it to be, but it's not 2016 anymore. It's not
Yeah, this
2014
kind of weak.
anymore.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie because Dan and I were talking about this before the stream, and without getting into too many specifics, the side of censorship and corniness, yo, they're not doing too good, man.
It's just the problems are being identified and like rectified in real time. I mean, things are happening. Like changes are being made like in real time.
Yeah, it's like you could. Oh, sorry.
I'm
Go
not
ahead.
saying it's perfect. I'm just saying, like, I think the landscape has changed. Like Elon Musk owns X right now, and basically any kind of traction
Mm-hmm.
or any kind of exposure of these kind of employees that like at these companies like Sweet Baby, these consulting companies would have been like brushed under the rug, like, I don't know, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But now it's like it just can exist on the internet.
And trust me, they're trying. Okay, Kotaku's putting out articles. They're just putting out basic, like, straight up statements that they shouldn't be said. Like, oh, this the problem here is like, I don't know, straight white males and this, that, and the third, and it's not working because you got sweet people got employees out here using uncovering emails, tweets using the hard R and saying
Yeah,
and then saying they're for diversity, but they still keep an employee. I'm like, yeah, guys, I don't. The leg to stand on is not strong.
right. It's like I guess it's too much baggage. It doesn't make sense. It's like things are contradicting each other, and I guess these companies too. They're waiting for this whole thing to pay off in terms of big bucks, but instead we had like Sony's downsizing.
Mm-hmm.
Square had to downsize, after that Forspoken thing, and didn't the company that made Watch Dogs go out of business or something like that, or downsize too? Like,
Oh, maybe. I know.
Embracer, or was it or Endeavor, or one of those companies?
Maybe I gotta double check with that one. And then there was the company that made Saints Row. Yeah, that didn't turn out too well. Yeah, I don't know if this is GG Part Two. I don't. They now they. What's gonna be the next thing? Oh, they got a disc like Stellar Blade. I'm like, yeah, that's really not working. Did you see the video of her climbing the stairs, bro? Oh man,
Yeah, things
yeah,
have shifted. There's a shift going on right
her just
now.
climbing the stairs. I'm like, and everybody's response is like, all that cake,
Yeah, they want to make Sydney Sweeney a superstar. They're gonna
right?
bring back Baywatch. I just saw that the day after SNL happened. They're gonna make back Baywatch. Um, I don't know. They got rid of this guy from X-Men '97,
Oh yes. So how could we say this story in polite terms? Yeah, they got rid of him.
but it's for unknown reason. We don't know
Unknown
why.
reasons. People are guessing it's because he
Yeah,
had a fan
that
page. Yeah,
right. You're right. Right. We know, and you know what page
Yeah,
that means. You know what I mean?
yeah. He had one of
Now they
those.
tried to claim that he didn't have explicit craziness on there, but we don't know. Maybe he did. We don't know. This is the allegations.
Yeah, my man was trying to get
Um,
his money up.
but this is not paying
No
enough.
pun intended. Like,
He's got to get. I don't know. Got strip on the internet. Hey, I don't know. Hollywood gigs don't pay like they used to. Maybe it's a passion though. It's a passion to get naked. You know. But anyway, that went down.
said OF. So what? To be honest,
That's what I'm saying. I don't think
To
it's
be
such a big.
honest, I didn't like. I
They
didn't think
knew
that
about it
Disney
for
would care.
years. They knew about it already, so I don't think they would care.
Yeah, because Disney is not the same Disney from back in the day. Maybe Disney from back in the
No,
day will care. Disney
yeah,
now they got all kinds
yeah,
of
no.
like
People
lunatics
say it
working for the
must,
company.
but
So
people say it must be bad. It must be bad, but maybe it's like maybe I remember reading that X-Men '97 was delayed,
mhm.
but people were saying, oh, it's because of the writer strike and the actor strike, so
Mhm.
maybe that's why it was delayed. But it's possible that it was delayed due to the fact that I don't know, it was a little unstructured and they didn't like the animation. Maybe this is like the rumors. So what they did was they ordered a bunch of I guess reshoots. You can't really reshoot an animation. You just have to redraw some things and
Yeah.
change some scenes and stuff. So maybe it's another theory that I've heard is like maybe what he turned in
Mhm.
they didn't like how they're redoing Daredevil from scratch.
Yeah.
Maybe on this cartoon they're like rewriting a lot, like or ordering rewrites and stuff. And
Mhm.
then they were like, we're gonna fire him so he doesn't get the credit
Damn.
for what we saved or the work we did. I don't really know. But
No, who can tell? But my man, all we know is my man's is gone.
so we'll find out. I mean, we don't even know what the show's like, so we'll find out what that's about. It's
Yeah.
all very interesting. Things are moving in a different way,
Yeah. So
you know.
like I was saying before, if this is GG Part Two, it's pretty weak, man. It's pretty weak.
Yeah,
They trying their hardest, all right.
yeah. Mike has been. He says it's a little late. The cartoon comes out next week.
Yeah, what they gonna change?
Yeah, and I'm not sure what Disney considers is good or bad. So how would they even know it was bad?
What is no seriously? Like, what is bad to Disney? Like we had,
Yeah, they had all these other movies, the Marvels. They had
yeah.
all those other cartoons they made.
No, this one is particularly bad. Like y'all
Eternals.
did the rat tat tat scene. Like what? What
Yeah, explain
I?
who Rat-a-tat-tat is, because people
Oh,
think it's a
oh
lyric
the
from a Snoop Dogg song.
oh yeah the whatever that action scene was in the Marvels that they try to. By the way, that scene came on my YouTube feed because the Marvels is playing on Disney Plus or something. and they use that scene to promote. I'm like, can you guys stop showing the scene? Like it's cringe. Like please stop showing you didn't
And
even see the movie. I'm like, I didn't see the movie, so I can't judge this movie. But I'll tell you what, that scene is crap. That particular.
Mike Benny says it's a little late. The cartoon comes out next week. Yeah, I mean, there's not much they could do. I don't know if they did anything to it. That's just some rumor. And I didn't hear anybody new in charge. Maybe they made like Victoria Alonso, the person that said, remember it was like a executive at Marvel, executive producer, and she said that X-Men should be labeled X People.
Yeah, I remember that.
She wanted to change the X-Men name to X People. I said this on camera in like some kind of promotional video. And and they fired her using some kind of, I don't know, loophole. Like they whipped out an old scroll and found some clause saying, because she produced some movie called Argentina 1985.
Right.
That was up for an Oscar. So her name was on that. And they said, oh, she can't produce outside projects without Disney permission or something like that.
Yeah.
Or maybe not at all. So they used that to fire her. And maybe they're using maybe this guy was one of her hires, so now they're just using that excuse to go after her and everybody else she hired. That's another theory. But nobody knows. Nobody knows. It's all speculation. But we'll see. I mean, why would they change what they did for Daredevil?
I don't know why they're changing anything. I thought that they thought what they were doing is dope. I mean,
anything they do is great. Like they just, they can do anything.
What, they care about the funds now? Because we're not getting money. I'm like, what? Y'all didn't care about that before.
Yeah, right. I guess it takes a long time for like $1 billion company to get to the point where they actually need money again.
Right.
Like maybe a small company, it's like you do like one bad thing, you're finished, you're done, your life is over, you're wrecked. But for Disney, it's gonna take like 10 years.
They reached the point.
Wake up and say, "Whoa!"
I thought they had more funds than that. I keep hearing from people Disney not going broke, even though I hear them losing money every 2 seconds. But I'm like, all right, so maybe they got the secret stash. Now they run out of secret stash. Like,
I don't know. If anybody in the chat has any ideas, let me know.
I wanted them to keep going. To be honest, I'm like, yo, just keep doing it, bro. I mean, I'm gonna keep not watching it, but whatever. Right. I mean, do y'all make yourself happy? You know what I'm saying?
Brina says another tangent. When are we having another movie night? We all gotta watch the Kitchen Nightmares episode.
Oh, with Sebastian.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we.
I mean,
huh?
If whenever you want to do it, I'll do movie night. We'll see what happens. We gotta watch the Kitchen Nightmares episode. Yeah, it's funny. They have like all these free channels and they have Kitchen Nightmares on a loop. And it's so instructive about life, you know what I mean? Like that show.
Yeah.
It's like you have to really get rid of your ego if you want to improve on something.
That is true.
You know? And these people Kitchen Nightmares. That's the Gordon Ramsay show.
Yes.
Where he comes in to rescue people's failing restaurants.
Yes.
It's like you have to humble yourself to the Ramsay. The faster you humble yourself to the Ramsay, the faster he'll be able to help you.
Yeah.
It's harsh medicine though, because he has to yell and scream at you for the ratings.
Yeah.
At first. But sometimes he has to yell at these people because they're like hard-headed.
So my man Sebastian definitely need to yell. My man was...
Right. So there was an episode we always talk about called Sebastian's, right? And it's some kind of Italian restaurant. And my man had like, I don't know, 35, 1,000 flavor combinations or something. That's some weird menu that no one could figure out.
Right.
And this restaurant was failing and he was using a microwave. Gordon Ramsay's no. So Gordon Ramsay comes in and says, I'm redoing the whole thing. Top to bottom. I'm going to have a simple menu. I'm going to get you brick ovens. We're going to make pizzas. It's going to be fantastic. And then but the same thing happens like in every dang episode. What happens is that the employees get so hyped about the new changes that it makes the original owner jealous. Wow, it's so much better looking than it was before. Imagine you're the owner of some like failing restaurant and some guy comes in and fixes everything and they're like, wow, Gordon, thank you for saving this dump. I mean, this establishment. You'd be like, Meanwhile, the guy's giving you like a gift. He's saying, "Okay, here's the new menu. Here's the new restaurant. Here's the new ovens.
Mhm.
Here's the new exterior. We're gonna bring in all these people for opening night. Isn't this fantastic? Just accept the gift, bro." But they can't because it's like,
The ego won't let him.
yeah, the ego won't let them. They can't humble themselves that they failed and now they need help. J's here. What's up?
Hey, DJ. How you doing? Sorry you missed our very brief expose on our new NYC villain. I think I have his picture here, just in case you want to catch up right here. Yeah, this my.
It's like I see so many kitchen items, but I always remember Sebastian's because he's always screaming like, "This is my night."
Yo, Sebastian was mad frustrating, bro.
He's as mad as this guy.
Yeah. Oh, oh.
You kind of remind me of like, I don't know, that dude from Larry B. Scott from Revenge of the Nerds. This is a very obscure reference. Maybe type in him, you know who he is.
Hold on, I'll check.
A fun actor, fine actor. He's a good actor. He's done fine work in movies.
What's his name? Larry B. Scott.
Larry B. Scott. You know what I'm saying? 80s actor. It's like, look,
this guy.
Maybe you could play him in the movie.
Oh man.
You can play him in a motion picture. We had to get him out of retirement. I don't know if he looks like this anymore, but
Yeah, probably not.
probably not. Maybe his son play the part of Pyro, the NYC coffee can, flaming coffee can villain. He launches flaming coffee cans.
Oh man,
That's
be
his secret
business.
weapon.
You think Pyro knows Firefly? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think they also hang out, you know what I'm saying, under like a giant bonfire talking about, their crimes, their various schemes to shake down the city.
The Sinister Six,
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Well, so far you got the Sinister Three. So far we got Frank James, Firefly Man, and now Pyro. What's up, Power? Oh, Power here deal with NYC madness. Power, you heard about this dude? He was here tossing cans of fire.
Yes, this is the topic of the day. It actually happened last month, but somehow they only released this footage to the public today. I guess they were keeping this guy under wraps.
Yeah,
he didn't want people to. I guess maybe they didn't want people to know that they were onto him or something. But I guess they just gave up. So now they just threw the footage to the public, and now we got to go look for him. Like we're Dog the Bounty Hunter or something. Like we got to go. And
this is for anybody new coming in. This is the guy right here. This is
we
the
got to crowdsource his arrest right now. Apparently.
You know what I'm saying? Here's my man here in mid action. He's not actually, you don't show him throwing the fire, but my man, he's arguing with somebody. I don't know.
He's in full control of these flames, though. I tell you, because
my man, he's in control of his pyrokinetics.
It's like very near to his coat too. He's not afraid at all. Like,
I think other Sean was right. My man is definitely on mega level, bro.
No word.
We definitely need to send those out.
Oh, for sure.
I should have drawn a sentinel on stream. The old school sentinel.
No one was hurt.
No one was hurt, thankfully.
No one.
But yeah, they
Mike Danny says, do they circle back to restaurants a year later to find if they're still doing all right?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I think that they did for some. And there's websites that say what happened to this or that. I think Sebastian's went out of business. They straight up went out of business because he went back to his old formula.
Sebastian failing, bro. Like
at the end of the episode, he's like, "Oh, Gordon, thank you. I was just tripping to have like a happy ending, but apparently the happy ending didn't last because he went back to his old shenanigans and lost the biz."
Sean McCart says, "Nah." My bro was like, I'm not getting yelled at by a guy who made scrambled eggs super runny. Brina down said Gordon revisited some restaurants.
Yeah.
Hold on. We got Mike has bad knees. The National Guard catch this guy. Well, I mean, since this took place February 5th, maybe Kathy employed the National Guard specifically to catch this menace. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly. Maybe he's like running some kind of criminal enterprise within the subway tunnels, like kind of mole man or operation. He has like, a team living in the sewers.
right.
He's teaching them the power of pyrotechnics and
My man is.
power of Hadoukens. Yoga flames.
Man is channeling his chi energy right now.
Where
Howard says it took a month. Sounds like and New York, all right. Yep. Di J says, from what I heard about NYC, this looks about right. Yeah, yeah. There's about a couple of us in the chat, including Dan and I. We live here. It's about accurate. Howard said.
mostly, I mean, yeah.
Howard said this must have happened in Bronx, aka New Florida. Nah, this happened actually downtown New York. The mutant scourge spreads wide. You know what I mean? That's why we need the sentinels in every borough of New York to take care of this because they're getting too much power. Like look how like you know the first guy had the flaming paper. This guy got the flaming cans. Obviously, their control of pyrotechnics is growing, and they need to be stopped.
Yeah, they're developing a mastery of their powers right now. They've been training under someone. I
Right.
think they've been training under Magneto, possibly.
We don't stop. This gonna become the new Krakoa or something, bro. Like,
Yeah, they got to start their own nation. Their new nation. They're gonna ban asbestos. Anything that could stop them, asbestos, huge gallons of water, fire hoses.
right. I don't know, man. We need the X-Men.
Well, there you go. But yeah, that's
Let me get my man's off the screen right now.
anyway. So this is a fine drawing you got here, right? You're drawing your single line weights.
Yes. So
Very
that
anime.
I'm trying. I'm trying. Just sticking with same style, but I'm employing single line weight. I've been meaning to do that for a while, but Dan was helping to coach me on this one because I'm a very I don't know how to explain it. Like obsessive on that. Like I go over stuff like too many times, as you could kind of see right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I was trying to just get into like, all right, one stroke, two, three, four, like just one, and then just keep going. And it's funny because somebody actually tagged me with another artist who actually does like he'll sketch super fast, and then he'll go
Yeah.
straight into inking, which is interesting, and it improves his speed. So there you go. But I'm not gonna stay on too long, y'all, because this was just a fun late night stream. But thank you. By the way, y'all, if you can, please just put some likes.
Yes.
Put some likes on the video. I know this
Like
one is probably not gonna get super likes, but it's
yeah,
always
I
cool.
mean, no one likes to hear about new super criminals popping up, but it's interesting and people gotta know about it, and it's interesting and entertaining,
right?
To talk about, to think about. Will the politicians save us? Well, they haven't before, but
Yeah, I don't know. We need the politician that made the Sentinel. So I don't know. Kathy's not cutting it. Eric, what's his name? Adam's not cutting it.
they need help. They need their Batman. Yeah, Commissioner Gordon, he couldn't handle it either. Remember?
Yeah,
he needed help. So they need to embrace some outside help. I don't know who that person is. Maybe that person could be you listening right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not advocating for any kind of vigilantism, just so the algorithm knows that.
Can we at least get an Oracle? You know what I'm saying? Like, could be.
Can we at least get someone to call up the politician to say that they're upset about it? Can we get an organized phone call campaign from one of these super podcasters
Right.
that's selling, like, I don't know, coffee beans and
Yeah, well, that and them shavers for your junk. Word.
right, selling manscapes
Yeah,
and
word. Like, enough of that. I need y'all to start calling up your
underwear and
politicians for the production. Can my tax dollars, instead of going to war, can they go to Sentinels? That's all I'm saying. You know.
right. Can they start some organized campaign to call up the mayor and take time out from their busy schedule of talking about, like, I don't know.
Deal with this
How
menace.
talk about the Oscars? John Cena butt naked at the Oscars. Can we take some time off for help some brothers out in NYC?
Please, before like they burn the city down. You know what I'm saying? Like, just trying to incinerate the city right now.
Call up anybody, any politician, whatever, any.
Oh my goodness.
Low level staff for the janitor.
Well, my bro Corinthians Rising in the chat, what he said, showing the picture reminds me of something I'd see on Strive, or that is a high compliment, sir.
Oh.
To call my art like Guilty Gear Strive. Thank you. Yeah, so I don't know if you were on before, but I'm employing like a single line weight style to make it even more anime than, let's say, this. So that's why it'll probably look a little different. I'm hoping it looks a little different, you know, just to give it a more anime flavor. So I'm gonna be trying that going forward, especially with I have a new commission I have to do, so I'm gonna try it on that too. And I'm doing a lot more portraits like this. What else we got on the horizon? So it does, and it looks solid. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yes, I'm gonna be doing that. I have let me see what else I got for y'all besides the usual. You know, boy Dan's still working on a top tier animation. We'll still let you know about that.
Yeah, I'll be up tonight doing it.
Right. We are working on it. We are using this channel as our live stream and probably Shorts channel. We will have another channel for our longer form videos. We'll let you know exactly what that is. One of the first videos is probably going to be, you know, my tribute to the late Akira Toriyama. I just gotta get that in motion. Yeah, I think that's about all the news. Hold on, let me go to the rest of these comments. Power 900 says Mad Stan over DeKalb. Is that how you pronounce that? Well, I don't.
Avenue.
Yeah, I live in New York. I can't pronounce the avenue. Station a few years ago, and he was a race drop version of Friends. Oh, you talking about Wait, who are you talking about? You're not talking about Frank James, is he?
I think he is.
Oh yeah, Frank James. Yeah. We talk about him. That's like we thought we were the only people that talked about Frank James. We bring up Frank James all the time. That man was a whole menace.
Dude was like, I don't know, he was like 200 something, like 280 pounds. He went, buck wild in the subway, and then he like do some smoke bombs and then evaded.
Some man disappeared like he was Batman.
Right, and then like he turned himself in the next day in a McDonald's, and then when they came to arrest him, he said, "What took you guys so long?" Like he was like the Riddler in the new Batman movie. He just like waited till they caught him.
No facts.
It's like the only person that can stop Frank James is
Frank James.
You know what I'm saying? He could probably break out of prison if he wanted to at any time. Like he just chooses to be there because he's hanging out with R. Kelly or something, talking about, I don't know, old Trapped in the Closet episodes and how it was like to work in the Batman and Robin soundtrack.
Right.
The song Gotham City, City of Justice. I don't know. Who knows? He's gonna be like that.
Oh man,
bruh.
Yeah, Frank James. He was doing something else, man.
Quite a colorful character.
Yeah. Die J says, "Do you duplicate and Gaussian blur over your line work?" That's what I do. I do sometimes. Like I did. I think I did in this one. Yeah. I like. So what I'll do? I should go get a picture where I actually did it. Give me a second. Here we go. It's Tifa. I know you guys. I don't know if you guys saw this one. This Tifa is finished. So if we let's go back through the layers here, right? I race. Yeah, so I have J. If you see here, like I have everything sharp, and then I made another layer on top of that that's actually blurred. And then I think with this one, I added a grain and what do they call that again? The yeah, chromatic aberration. I might try some stuff without the blur, but I kind of like the blur sometimes. So yeah, this one definitely has the blur. So yeah, I do that sometimes too. It gives it a nice I don't know, gives it a nice feel sometimes. I'm gonna try not using the blur on the new picture I'm drawing, but I'm gonna be doing a bunch of portraits like that. So
Yeah. Good
yeah.
tight, man.
Said Como and Kathy tried to say what are you talking about? Frank James too?
No, he's talking about Cuomo tried and Kathy set him up. I'm
Oh.
talking about Cuomo. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
the other governor or something.
Right.
There's a lot of shenanigans going on. Like, they said Cuomo had busy hands or something, so they had to get rid of him.
Oh yeah, that whole scandal.
His brother's still around. I saw him like he got a new job working at Patrick Bet David's
Chris?
company or something. Yeah, Chris is yeah, he's like he was out of CNN and now he's on some other stuff on News Nation and now he's gonna be working on Valuetainment somehow. I don't know. I guess he gets along with the guy there. But I think Tim Pool wasn't happy about it as of this recording.
Right.
Oh man, that's why people just pivot to the new thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, now I'm be some free speech guy. I'm gonna like pivot to be of the free speech side.
Oh, speaking of, hold on. I guess one thing I guess I
So
should cover before I get up out of here. Did everybody hear about this Black Panther thing?
Black Panther.
Yeah.
That's old news, man. What are you talking about?
Wait.
Wakanda? What are you talking about?
No,
The movie?
no. Oh, you don't know. Oh, this is new to you. Okay. Hold on.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know you're talking about. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's some wild stuff. They record all these Zoom things. You know what I mean? Like
I don't know why.
Well, I guess in case they're saying important things during the meeting that they have to rewatch in order to remember. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we have to, I don't know, do this, and that. And instead of taking minutes, like having somebody write it down on paper and stuff, now they just record the meeting so they could just run back the tape. But whenever they have these meetings at these video game companies now, and they record them, apparently they, I don't know, say these provocative things. Is that what?
Well, they don't think. Listen, this is the problem with the left side of politics. They don't think that what they're saying is insane. And I'm like, guys, it's kind of crazy to say it.
But there's no consequences. So there's no consequences for the past 10 years for saying wild stuff. I mean, this stuff was in like movies and TV shows and documentaries for like the past 7 years. So why would they think they get in trouble for saying that at a Zoom meeting that would never leak into the public ever? Like, obviously.
But it's funny because the way she said it, like,
but it's like Scarface, you know what I mean? The movie, like nothing bad happened to him, like year 7, year 10, year 13 of his rise to power, and then suddenly one day it just fell apart, and that's usually how it works. So she said in the video,
Aaron July had the best thumbnail
so she said
this.
this in the video, really, basically. She was saying that she didn't want any people of the what do you call it, the Caucasian persuasion,
right,
to work at the company because she didn't feel comfortable. She didn't feel it was a safe.
She didn't feel safe because
right here, look, you can see it in words right here.
She want people that just like her. Because white people make her feel unsafe because of microaggressions.
Yeah, so, but it's like, so she wouldn't hire any of them.
Now
purpose. We're supposed to have like a diverse, I guess, company, right? So we're all getting together.
Yeah.
We're all like on a super team together. Somebody's using like, powers from the east and the powers from the west and the powers from south of the border, and and they all come together in some, united colors of Benetton, some Power Rangers. That was the idea of diversity, but apparently now it's gotten a little adversarial, and they're recording it on Zoom. And I wonder how these things leak. Was this always online? Maybe these things are always on YouTube. Maybe it was always on YouTube and they just like clipped it. You never know. People just like release these things out of nowhere thinking this is normal to say. And then later on they find these things.
Like,
But there's insiders now at these companies, and I think these companies are getting the hint of it. That maybe 90% of the people in the company believe what you believe. But if the janitor is upset, you know what I'm saying? If the secretary got yelled at on Thursday, maybe they go into the office one day. Maybe they boot up the computer, boop, blum, 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 and the computer turns on. They find the Zoom meeting of the person complaining.
Right.
They throw it on the internet. And now suddenly you are in the middle of an internet firestorm. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. This is where we live in. Guys, why can't we all just get along? You know what I'm saying? They made fun of Rodney King for saying that back in the 90s.
And we still not doing it.
And we still didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? That was like a sensible thing that he said. Can't we all just get along? I mean, look, do these people really hate? I feel like, I don't know. I feel like working in the games company, like, watching sci-fi entertainment, can she really hate white people 24 hours a day? Probably not. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you know what might end up happening, right?
What? She's gonna unveil that she has a white boyfriend? Is that what's going on?
I'm not saying. Oh, okay. I'm not saying that's a fact. I'm just saying. I did that skit, y'all. It's always be happening. It always be somebody that.
I'm not saying it always happen though.
Not always, but
I'm just saying I noticed some things. You notice some things. Maybe they doth protest too much. You know what I'm saying? And they're hiding, Mr. White, Mr. Walter White.
Now, it's like...
It is what it is. Sometimes, it's like, it's a thin line between love and hate. You know what I mean? Like, they hate them, but they love them. It's just...
There's obviously no problem with dating whoever you want to date. But it's just weird to me when people come out and say, I can't stand these people. I can't stand these pasty, blah, blah, blah. And then you look at their boyfriend or girlfriend, and I'm like, bro, bro. What? And you're not supposed to say anything. That's the crazy part. What are they going to tell you? If I went and questioned them, I'd be like, so what's going on here? Oh, they're the good one. Can that come out of their mouth?
Right. And these are people that, like, talk about being black every day. So you think they would, like, curate their personal life if they're telling you to curate yours. But apparently the rules go out the window. It's no consistency. You know what I'm saying? We just want to go back to playing video games. I can't psychoanalyze like all these wacky people all day. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just get back to just, karate, ninjas,
right.
Normal
things,
creatures like hedgehogs collecting rings to become supersonic, things like that. The fun stuff. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this whole race issue is just
ridiculous.
yeah, too ridiculous. What? It is ridiculous. But also it's just, video games ain't gonna solve the race problem or whatever, the race issue, if there is one in America. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe some game about some psychic in the future or something isn't going to be the vehicle in which we resolve all our political issues.
But furthermore, she's complaining about how she's afraid of microaggressions. Well, microaggressions just really translate to me as I'm afraid of what people say. I'm too soft. You complain that you do not want to hire white people about a game about a black man who dresses up in a suit to do jump kicks that was originally created by a white person.
And then she said, "Oh, I don't hate them. I just feel I just my own people or whatever safer or something." And I'm just like, isn't that what like they say like the white people's excuse is like, "Oh, I just want to be on my own." Like when in the civil rights movement, there, I
Right.
just want to dine with my own. I don't hate you. I mean, I just prefer to exclude you from my country club. Is that And I'm just like,
Can you imagine the video, the opposite video? Hey guys, I just want to hire my own, because I'm not saying I hate black people, just I don't really drink Henny like that, so
yeah. So
like
I don't. So I don't invite them to my birthday parties,
I,
and you know what I mean.
I just don't, you know.
You're
Uh,
cool. I mean, the guy I say what's up to at the morning, meeting and at the water cooler and stuff. He's cool. He just cannot be hired on my team, on my video game team.
I have a legitimate question though. Do you think she knows who Stanley is? I mean, she's working on the game. I mean, would I be crazy to ask that question?
I think you asking that is like a microaggression. Like I think you trying to quiz people on their expertise in 2024 is some kind of microaggression. You know what I'm saying? Which is a
Possibly.
real thing. It's not just something like when you were a kid and like you bought micro machines and like you hit the cars together. That's not what it means. It's more akin to what Sean just did like uh, 3 minutes ago. Well, anyway, the whole thing's falling apart, basically.
Yeah, this whole thing's
And,
fall apart. I don't know.
they made up all these complicated rules and everything, and it's all kind of coming apart. Meanwhile, like, the real solution was just to talk to each other, you know, hang out. I don't know what's going to cause. I don't know what's going to these people to get along. Maybe black people need to show white people an episode of Martin, and maybe a white person needs to show them an episode of Seinfeld or something, and then they could finally watch it and laugh together and say, "Hey, we both have something to offer." Rather than having like some kind of politicized racial civil war in the context of video game entertainment, of all things, by the way.
Video games.
Video
I gotta
games.
sit there and play. These games are long, by the way, y'all.
Yeah, word.
They're
Liver's
long.
playing the Nintendo right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a little kid. Beep, bop, bada, bop. You know what I'm saying? Like children's entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm not gonna bash anything of like you a grown ass person playing stuff. I mean, we drawing comic books,
I mean, I'm still playing video games, so
playing video games. But I mean, come on, guys. Like, come on.
we're gonna
Come on.
change the
Like,
world with Forspoken.
yeah, just like guys, we already were doing it right in the 90s, okay? You know, we don't need to make up this crazy stuff. Like we're not gonna hire somebody because of their race. Like stop it. Like I don't care what race you are, just stop it. Okay. Like let's just keep it real. Like
The
and
microaggression stuff.
it's just chill. You know what I'm saying? Let's make a commitment. I mean, there should be a commitment made in 2024 and going forward.
Mm-hmm.
Can people just be 20% less cringe? I don't want to be like a full thing role reversal overnight and we're like back to like, normalcy. How about let's just like start at the
20%.
bare minimum? 20% cringe reduction in the upcoming years. How about that?
I got something for them.
Within the next 3 years, can we get a 20% reduction in cringe? See where we're at, and then see if we can increase that by another 20%. How about that? That's all I gotta say about that.
I mean, that's a good goal for them. 20%. I don't know if they could do it. Maybe they could do
Faye's here. What's
10%.
up?
Hey, Faye. Sorry, we were talking about earlier. We were talking about NYC villains. I guess you can see it on the playback. This crazy dude. He's doing crazy things. This is him right here. He's throwing cans of fire in the subway system. Just a quick rundown. And then we were talking about the lady. We were just talking about the lady for Black Panther. It's funny in the video. She said something about indie game maker. I'm like, aren't you part of like EA? That's not indie.
It's just very stressful to think about. Like, why? Yeah, it's not. It was EA game.
It's just like a studio that I guess is part or hired by, don't quote me on that, EA
Yeah.
Games to make this Black Panther game. First of all, why is EA making this? And second of all,
This is black. Oh, I forget. Right, it's a Black Panther. This is like Marvel. This is like a
yes, it's a Black
big
Panther game. That's
game,
why I
and
made the
you're
Stan, that's why I made the Stan Lee comment. Like she's
wow.
complaining about not hiring white people. I'm like, you're creating a game about a black character that was created by Stan Lee
And Jack Kirby.
and Jack Kirby. Like, what? I'm done. I'm done. SCWs, you got it. I can't. I can't. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand the arguments that they're making up that have been going on, and people calling this GG2. And I'm like, this is the worst GG I ever seen because I don't
I don't think it's
understand
gonna
how it
be. It's
works.
just like things have changed, bro. The dynamics have changed a little bit. Like I think we're gonna get that 20% cringe reduction. I really do. Like I really
It
think
gotta be because
that it's gonna happen because it's like, how can you even defend that? That person's getting fired.
like
Like,
even when
and if not, they're gonna be moved or something. You know,
even when
kind of shuffled
the
around.
Sweet Baby employee was going after like the counter on Steam,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, and then you're trying to hit it with the white male thing, and I'm like, my man's was a Brazilian.
It's just like a bad look. It's like, why are we
I
trying to just? And then at the end of the day, like they have their way. You know, they get their development team. It's all like, the same color. People working on it who are all the same color, and then they put the game out, and then it stinks.
Yeah, I'm like, is your
Like
game
it,
good though?
like if this was the way that these other companies have been doing, this kind of non-colorblind hiring, then maybe that's the reason why these all these entertainment sucks nowadays. Like, and that's the thing. I think like maybe 10 years ago they could promise big profits because the plan wasn't in motion yet. But
Mm-hmm.
now we live in this reality, and people are like, where the money? Where the profits? It is what it is. Look, and a lot of people say all these things like, we're just gonna look at themselves and it just has to peter itself out.
Yeah, they
And
did
it's
too
petering
much.
out.
They did too
You do
much.
too much. You're doing too much.
And
I needed too much.
I
They did
said,
too much for some other people too. They're like, I'm gonna walk away from this. I gotta walk away. Anyway, so this is a cool drawing.
thank you, sir.
Very cool.
This will be featured in an upcoming video on like how to draw people with melanin. No.
Hashtag,
Hashtag how to make your characters not cringe. No.
Anyway, guys, it's been real.
Yeah. Thank you
by.
for stopping by on our late night emergency broadcast of NYC Villain.
Be sure to like the video.
Yep.
Helps the algo.
And I'll just do a quick rundown of you guys' comments here. This is basic stuff. Say at the water cooler. That was when Faye came in. Brina said, you actually could change the world with these types of entertainment if they weren't such a rage and you know what. Power 900 said, yeah, he was from Brazil. Yeah, he's from Brazil.
Doing the most. Yes.
Definitely doing the most. Faye said, I feel like EA created the company. Maybe.
It's just wild, guys.
And if Sean is still here, thank you for that. Said the Tifa's fire. Thank you. I'm probably going to put up the time lapse of that. I tried to do a screen recorded time lapse and talk over it, and I made a major discovery that screen recorded time lapse are better if they're longer on Procreate because it makes you dizzy. Trust me, y'all don't trust me. I saw it and I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
Maybe if I put out the 30-minute version, it'll be like more digestible. Anyway, we'll see you guys when we're on next time. We've just been planning a lot of stuff. That's why we're not been on every day. But we'll definitely catch up with you when we can. Next time, whenever we stream, we'll definitely do the art showcase. To join our Discord.
That's right. Join our Discord. Be sure to hit the bell so you know when we come on.
Yep.
Put the notifications to all. And check out Red, a Cyberpunk Fairytale.
Yep.
88-page comic book.
I should check that Red that I was doing for the single weight line.
See, Sean's developing a technique where he can crank out like promo pieces. So he's trying to beat AI. So he's like
Yeah.
boiled his art process down to like a 3-step formula.
Yeah.
And we're trying to turn him into an actual art machine cyborg.
You know what I'm
To
saying?
be super exciting.
On a very small note before I go, Clifton Duncan. I don't know if you guys know him on Twitter, but he did make a tweet today, and he said, "The artists that I respect are artists that are not worried about AI." And I thought that was funny and interesting because I'm not particularly worried
Yeah, no.
about AI because it's just like, oh, trust me, AI is doing fire stuff, but I'm like, so
Yeah.
can it make a story? I don't even care if it makes a story. I'm like, it still don't matter because I'm gonna do my story.
Yeah.
And then when it gets tough, I'm gonna be like, oh, AI, you did a great job. It'd be too bad if somebody referenced that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
For sure.
Manakir. But anyway, all right, y'all, we're gonna get up out of here. It's time for me to go to bed. Everyone have a good night.